Hi Barbie, hi there. I'm Noella Cristina, welcome to Reconnect Yoga. Our video class today is inspired on Barbie movie, the reason that she let it go of her high heels, right? So we'll be doing some yoga for your feet. If you have some little balls like this, oops, that are firm, bring it with you. We're going to use that today. See you in your mat. Okay, I'm using a cork bowl from 42 Birds. I'm going to leave the link down here. They have a little kit that comes with. So it comes two of the big ones and one of the little one that we'll be using today. And this is just a plastic bowl with some spikes that helps also to get on the acupuncture. Sorry, it's hard for me to say that word. Uh, Release that on your feet. So this is also another option. But if you don't have any of these, you can make a little bowl with some socks or using any other little thing that you have that is round that will help to release tension from the soles of your feet. So let's start with the biggest ball from 42 Birds. You just step on top and start rolling the ball back and forth. You can do as fast and as slow as it feels good in your body. Just by doing this, it helps to release all the tension and the muscles in the back of your leg. And also release muscles on your feet as well. Working on the feet is one of my favorite things to do because it's our base. It's where everything starts, right? So releasing there, we release a lot of the things above the feet as well. So just roll the ball back and forth a couple times. Perfect. You can stop with the ball in the middle and gently press the right leg down, giving a little extra pressure over there. Wiggle the toes, so move the toes, and let's change. Bring the ball now on the left foot and move back and forth. Yeah. Notice where you have more knots. Sometimes I have a lot of knots on my heels. Sometimes I have more tensions on my toes. So it depends on which shoes you wear, how long you've been standing up. Do you walk a lot? Do you don't walk enough? So it all depends on your routine, on your activities of the day. But basically, the type of shoes you wear affects a lot. Bring the ball to the center, to the middle of your foot, and press gently down. Wiggle the toes. Yes, great. Awesome. And you can do the same with the spiky ball if you have. That can be a little bit more intense because of the spikes, but it feels really good. So you can do the same with the spikes. All right. Okay. I'm going to use the little one, but if you don't have, you can bring crystals, any pom-poms, cotton balls, where we are going to pick it up with the toes and let it go. Okay, anything that it's small that you can pick it up with the toes. And if this is not happening for you, if your toes are not curving, bending enough to pick it up, that's okay. That's completely normal. That's why we are doing this practice. That's why we are picking up things with the toes. So we have more toes mobility. Toes mobility are extremely important for the whole body. Okay, change. And again, if you don't have any of these options that I give it to you, make a little ball of paper towel. Get creative. Make a little ball of socks. It's just to have something to pick it up. Or just curve the toe. We will be doing that, but just want to give you the option. All right. Let's put that by the side. Stay standing up. Bring all the toes, the 10 toes, all the way up. Press the heel firm on the floor and press the ball right at the end of your big toe and the ball right at the end of your little toe. Press that heavy on the floor so you curve. You have a nice, healthy curve of your feet. Okay, open up all the 10 toes. And let's try to do this. Try to bring your little toe to the floor and your big toe to the floor, but not the other ones. And bring it up. So like I said, we are just trying. I don't have that mobility yet, but that's why I practice. So bring all the toes up, open them. Try to bring the pinky and the big toe. One more time, bring all the 10 toes up, press the heels, press the ball beneath the big toe, press the ball beneath the little toe. Open all the toes, bring the little toe to the floor and bring the big toe to the floor. Nice. Now just wiggle up. Come high on the right toes. Press really heavy. Open up the sole of your right foot. Awesome. Bring it back down. Let's do the left side. Go high on the left toes. Motion, the movement is bringing everything forward. The heels, the ankle, the knees, the hips. Awesome. And now we are going to go from up and down. High on the left toes, high on the right toes. And keep going. High on one, down on other. And just keep going. High and down. Perfect. Bring your hands on your hips. Bring the right leg back with the toes facing down. And really press the toes down. Maybe here's already a good stretch for you. Or you can start bending on the left knee and bringing more of the top of your right foot to the floor. Yes, really stretch those toes, the top of your right foot. Perfect. If you have your knee bent, start straightening up and circulate the right foot to one side. Circulate to the other side. Perfect. Bring now the right toes, all the 5 toes to the floor. Same thing, but now the toes are on the floor, not the top, not the nails. And bend on both knees, come down, open up more of the sole of your right foot. Perfect. Come back up. Let's do on the other side. The left toe nails goes to the floor. Maybe this is already enough for you. Really press heavy on the 5 left toes, and maybe you can start bending your knee, your left knee. Yes, you feel the stretch happening on the front part of your feet. Perfect. Come back up. Tuck the toes, so bring all the toes, the 5 toes from your left foot on the floor, and press it heavy. We start bending both of the knees, the heels kick high. Yeah, you feel your feet opening up. Great. Come back up and start rotating. So bring the left Left toes, nails back to the floor, and rotate to one side. Rotate to the other side. Perfect. Back to center. Keep your hands on your hips just to help with the stability and balance. Come high on the 10 toes. Stay up. See if you can go a little bit more higher. And come back down with the heels and lift up the toes. Bring the toes back to the floor. High heels. Heels back down, toes off the floor. And let's keep going. Toes to the floor, high heels, and back down, toes up. High heels, stay, toe, heels down, toes up. And wiggle up your toes. Awesome, just shake it out. All right, let's go to the floor. Bring knees to the floor, toes tucked, and sit it on your heels. I personally like to use my hands to bring it all the 10 toes to the floor, especially the pinky, and stay sitting. Listen carefully, my beautiful being. This can be a super stretch and intense pose. So if you're arching forward, if you're holding tension on your lower body, try to relax. You don't have to hold this for too long. You can always come high on the knees and back it down, because yes, it can be a really intense stretch on the feet. And it is totally normal that not all the toes are touching the floor, okay? That's totally normal, but that's why we practice, so we can gain space and motion within our body. Great. Now open the knees as wide as the yoga mat. Keep your seat on the heels and start bringing your arms forward on this variation of child's pose with the heels high, the toes tucked. Relax the forehead on the floor. Your seat go towards the heels. Your arms are long, and maybe you can walk your arms even more far from you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands near you. Make your way to sit down. Okay, we're keeping the work on the feet and toes. You can do this variation on the chair if you need. Bring the right leg on top of the left. You're going to hold your toes, interlace your hand with your toes. So each finger go inside between each toe. You don't have to go all the way deep down here. You can stay on the fingertips, because that's also depend on the toes mobility and the toes flexibility. So once you're there, just hold it there for a couple minutes. Let your fingers create more space between the toes. And now start rotating just the toes to one direction. I know this can be weird, but who said that weird things aren't good, right? Change it to the other side. Okay, now keep your hands, move the toes towards the top of the feet, towards your knee, open up even more. And now the opposite, bring the toes towards the sole of your foot. Open the whole front of your foot. Great, let it go. Let's go to the other side. Left feet on top of the right leg, interlace here in any place that feels good. Just hold here for a bit, accommodate your fingers, create more space between your toes, and now start rotating to one side. Just the toes, rotate to the other side, just the toes. All right, stop the rotation, bring it all the 5 toes towards the knee, towards the front part of your feet. And now the opposite, bring it back towards the sole of your foot. Open up the whole part. Yes, it feels good. Let it go. Let's do our last. Go to tabletop position, top of the foot on the floor. This is a variation of cat pose. So knees right under the hip, top of the foot on the floor, wrist right under the shoulder. You're gonna inhale. Exhale, round your spine, look to your pelvis, top of the foot heavy on the floor, and pick it up your knee. And you notice that when you come higher and higher and higher, more you will stretch your feet. And this is also a really good abs workout. And come back down. Just sit a little bit in child's pose just to relax the abs. And we'll do one more time. Inhale, come back. Exhale, cat variation with the knees off the floor. Perfect. All right, tuck the toes. Sit down on the heels again. Relax the shoulders down. Relax your eyes. Bring your hands in prayer in front of your heart. And take this moment to appreciate yourself. Appreciate your feet. Appreciate your toes that are the base of your body. That keeps you in balance and in alignment. Bring your hands to your forehead, but down to your heart in gratitude. Be free, be true, be real, be you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you have a happier feet right now, and I see you on our next practice. Bye-bye.